Hi everyone, I'm here to discuss my final assumptions for the Delta Associated Investigations Training Institute for the state of Georgia. My family has owned a private investigative agency for over 20 years, and recently there's been a steady increase. So to continue that increase in growth, I decided to open up the Delta Associated Investigations Training Institute for the Georgia course. In order to become a private investigator in any state, you have to do that state's requirements. So typically, to become licensed, you would take the course online or you would go to a technical school to take the course. For us, it just made more sense and it was more appealing for individuals if the course was directly linked to an investigative agency. So to get started, the initial cash balance will be 10 grand and that'll be paid in capital. For student enrollment, you see that it begins with 2 and there's a steady increase until month 10, which from 10 to 11th to 12th month, those are the holiday months, and most people will be budgeting more for holiday expenses than a PI course. It'll be the same thing in the second year, a steady increase and then a slight decrease in month 22 to month 24. For the tuition per student, I've done some research to see what our competitors are offering the price at, which typically ranges from $300 to $400. So we've set our price slightly higher because of the additional benefits that we'll be able to offer through the agency. In year 2, it'll be increased to $475. For our direct cost, we'll just have materials for the course, which will be the documents that the students will need to complete the course. So it'll be $50 per unit, which includes labor. We've set the number of units per month slightly higher than the expected number of students we'll have for that month, so we have some cushioning. The inventory just shows what our beginning inventory will be, how much is used, and the inventory left on hand. The inventory on hand will roll over to the second month, and so on. For fixed costs, we have rent, which will be $200 for the first and second year. Since we are linked to an agency, we'll sign a 2-year lease for the space that we will be renting. Utilities will be $75 for the first year and increase to $80 for the second year. Telephone will be $50 for the first and second year. Insurance, which is building and liability insurance, will be $50 for the first year and increase to $75 the second year. The marketing will be allotted $50 for the first year and $100 for the second year. The owner's draw will be $24 per year, which breaks down to $2,000 per month, and will increase to $30,000 per year, which breaks down to $2,500 per month. The instructor's salary will be $12 grand for the first year, which breaks down to $1,000 per month, and increase to $13,200 for the second year, which breaks down to $1,100 for the second year per month. I'm sure you noticed that the instructor's salary seems to be relatively low, but because the course is taught only one time each month, it basically makes the instructor's job a part-time job. Supplies will be $30 per month for the first year and increase to $45 per month for the second year. And our miscellaneous will be $50 for the first year and increase to $100 for the second year. The one item I did add that was not on my initial assumptions were the instructor licensing fees. In order to get the instructor licensed and everything abiding by the state requirements, it'll be $500 one time for the first year, and for the renewal fee, it'll be $100 one time during the second year. That pretty much wraps it up. I appreciate all of you listening.